All right, today is December 28th, 22. Okay. Um, Last night I was talking to my one daughter-in-law. Okay. Um, she apologized because everything that had happened to me was too much for her, and she basically told me to go away like a year ago. So I did. Okay. She apologized. And she's the one that where my ex-husband Dave bragged to her about the gunshot night and that they went to the other house and I was target practice, and she was so scared she cried till she passed out and fell down the steps. She told me yesterday that July or August of this year she found out crimes they were involved in, and she had to be hospitalized. She was so scared. She's like, the whole world crashed down upon her. She said, I found out some of the other crimes they were involved in. They told her on purpose, you know that, right? See, the things when Dixie and I talk, I give her little pieces and let her absorb it for a while. And then she's been exposed to so much of the crime. It's just putting the pieces together and then slowly telling her. That's why I kept her out of it. Part of the case was pushing people to suicide with no way out. And I think that's why they bragged to her, to see what she'd do. Okay? We were talking also last night, and I said, do you remember when they kicked in my door? Yes. Within the 6th day? Yes. I said, do you remember the giant bruises, the hand marks the neighbor having to, the giant bruises and the neighbor having to help me mow the lawn? I almost passed out. Yes. I said, they said they were date rape drugging me. And I said that's why I was getting so sick. Okay? And lying, they had sodium pentothal reports. And I explained to her how you lie under it and all this other stuff is lethal and outlawed. Okay? So, let's see. We were talking also about... We were also talking about the gunshot night, where Dave bragged to her that there was gunfire. They went to the wrong house, and I was target practice. I said, you know, those men on the other side of the duplex never came back. I know that. I said, you know, the neighbor tried to grab me the next day. I know that. I said, did Dave break into you about all this? I know that. I said, do you remember when I was almost carjacked and Dave took off and he thought it was funny because he left me behind? Yeah, I remember that. I said, do you know he actually did tell the Perry police they knew what the security system was? She went, oh, jeez. I said, you know the fallen rendering? She's like, yeah. She said, that was linked back to that church, wasn't it? Through that Facebook account. I said, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, she's like, Aaron, just because he wanted to go out with somebody else, they never had to do all this to you. Ever. And I said, Dixie, I loved him with all my heart. She's like, I know you did. And they did not have to do all this to you just because he wanted to go out with somebody else. And I told her how that Michelle showed up and, you know, was bragging my dad's FBI. He works the case, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I said, and, you know, Judge P. And she, I said, oh, yeah, he's one of the main players. I know about him. I said, do you remember in Wendy's, that white-haired guy with his hair parted on the side? Yeah, I seen him. He was always sitting near you. And I said he was one of the main bad guys. I said, I said, remember he sat next to me on the next table over when they bullied me on my jewelry? She said, yeah, I know. It's the weirdest thing. We're eating lunch and all of a sudden all these men start screaming at you to give your jewelry back. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And she said he just sat there like it was nothing. I said, because he ordered it. I said, his name's Alex or Alec. They talk about him. I say, somehow related to that Michelle. And I told her about that agent bullying me. And I told her about, oh, she knew about Katie threatening me in the mall. She knew about all kinds of stuff. I gotta go. I gotta upload this.